Catcher is Mitch Canham, and he is catching left-hander Justin Marks, 6'3", 194 pounds, from Owensboro, Kentucky. 6-13 during the regular season, a 4.58 earned run average, 24 appearances, 20 starts for Marks, and he faces shortstop Jimmy Paredes in the first pitch, way outside for ball 1 to Paredes, who is 2 out of 9 in the series with a run batted in. He has struck out 4 times. Cornermen are up close, and the next pitch in there for a strike. Calling the balls and strikes, Brian Herzog. Braden Mission at first, Kellen Levy the second base ump, and Joel Haspatka, he's from this area. He is the third base umpire. Marks to the windup, and now the 1-1 pitch. Missing with an off-speed pitch, 2 balls and a strike. Justin, 129 2/3, 138 hits allowed, 61 walks, and a club-leading 117 strikeouts. And the fastball swung on and fouled back. And the count now even, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Paredes, who hit .287 during the regular season. 8 home runs, 37 RBIs. And Paredes back at shortstop tonight. That's where he started game 1. He was in the outfield yesterday. 2-2 pitch, missing with a fastball is Marks. And it's now 3-2 on Paredes.
And I guess to some degree, Mark, you have to wonder maybe a little bit how different the game would have been last night had Paredes been at shortstop.
3-2 pitch, swung on and shot towards third. 1 big hop, Navarro fields. Low throw to first, 1 hopper, and Saratelli cannot hang on to it. And so safe at first is Jimmy Paredes. It'll be an error on the third baseman Navarro. On game 1, 3-1, and they won yesterday, 7-4. Throw goes to first base, and a balk has been called. So the Storm Chasers, well, they have been playing such good baseball lately, and now here, an error and a balk already. 2-strike pitch to Martinez. Curve hit on the ground, weakly to the third base side of the mound. Paredes thought about going to third, instead goes back to second as Marks throws out Martinez, 1 away. First pitch from Marks, it is swung on and hit in the air towards center field and deep. Gorkys Hernandez going back, looking up, and it is gone. A home run. 2-run shot for George Springer. And the Oklahoma City Redhawks have a 2-0 lead. Springer hitting it over the center field wall. His first home run against the Storm Chasers this year. And a statement home run here in the first inning here at Werner Park. A 2-run shot, and the Redhawks up a couple. 3 starts, 0-2 with an 8 ERA. As the curveball called strike 3. 2 down in the first inning, and Marks getting layered looking. The regular season and the playoffs before he goes deep here. It's the 2-2 coming. Ball hit in the air towards shallow right field. Out goes Colon. He sticks the glove up, but it'll go over his head and land in front of Orlando. And so base hit for Singleton. Off the end of the bat, had a funny vibration. As the 1-1 coming. Swung on and smacked towards left center field. Hernandez has to play it on a bounce, a base hit. Big turn around second. Singleton will hold there as the throw from Hernandez comes into third. So 3 hits here in the first inning off of Justin Marks. The pitch chopped towards the right side of the infield. The 2-hopper. Colon will field and a throw to first for the out. So 1 pitch after the Carter and Marks conversation. The inning is over. But Oklahoma City takes the lead. 2 runs on 3 hits. The big hit, the 2-run home run from George Springer. 1 error. And there were 2 left. And at the end of the half, it is Oklahoma City 2 and the Storm Chasers coming up here on 1180 Zone 2, the Deuce. Bottom half of the first inning here in Game 3 of the American Conference Championship Series. Let's set the lineup defensively for the Oklahoma City Redhawks AAA club. For the Houston Astros, managed by Tony DeFrancesco at first base, John Singleton, Jose Martinez at second. Jimmy Paredes is the shortstop, and Brandon Laird at third. In the outfield, Eric Thames in left, George Springer in center, Chase Schwan Lin in right. The catcher is Rene Garcia, and he is catching 6-foot right-hander Jake Buchanan, 6 feet, 242. Makes his home in the state of North Carolina. That's where he went to school, NC State. 8th round pick by the Astros back in 2010. And his first pitch, a sinker that misses low for ball 1 to Irving Falou. He'll give up his hits, 85 of them, as the 3-1 pitch missing inside for ball 4. So how about that? We're just talking about Buchanan, a guy that usually throws strikes. In fact, in his last 4 starts, he had walked just 3. Between these two clubs, Buchanan pitched great. 7 innings, a 1-run ball. The pitch line towards short, caught by Paredes, and back to first goes Fallu. It was a jam shot liner out towards Paredes. Not all that hard hit, and so 1 away here. First playoff game here at Werner Park this year. Is the pitch it on the ground, through the right side and into right field, a base hit. Short turn around second. Lynn has got a fantastic arm in right, so Fallu will hold. Base hit for Ceratelli through a big gaping hole on the right side of the infield, splitting the season series by the Storm Chasers, going into Bricktown and winning the first 2 games. They all won. Swung on, hit on the ground, up the middle, could be 2. Paredes knocks it down. Fields steps on second for 1, and then a throw to first for an inning-ending double play. Paredes was stationed behind the second base bag in the right spot to knock it down, pick it up, step on the bag, and throw to first to complete the twin killing. So in the first for the Storm Chasers, no runs, 1 hit. There were no errors, and a man left. And at the end of 1, it is Oklahoma City 2 and the Storm Chasers nothing here on 1180, Zone 2, the Deuce. For a question about the Storm Chasers, you can submit your questions in our Tweet the Booth segment presented by Crosspoint Innovations. We answer those questions live on our broadcast. Just send us a mention to our Twitter address. It's the @ OMA Storm Chasers. That's all one word. And the first pitch of the second, Rene Garcia swings and lines 1 towards center field, a base hit. So hit number 4 for the Oklahoma City Redhawks. First pitch, sacrificing is Lynn. Ball bunted in the air, caught by Navarro. So Lynn tries to get the runner over, and he does not. He gets himself out, popping up a bunt to the third baseman. 1 away here in the second. We go back to the top of the order, and Jimmy Paredes, this is his 7th trip to the PCL playoffs in 10 years. As the pitch on the ground towards third, past Navarro, base hit into left field. Garcia will take the short turnaround second, hold there. Hit number 5 for the Oklahoma City Redhawks. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air towards short center field. Corquez Hernandez comes in, stops, and makes the one-handed grab for the second out of the second inning. Game 3 of the American Conference Championship Series. Storm Chasers a 2-0 lead. Here is the 1-2. Swing and a foul tip back into the mitt for strike 3. So Marks gets him with a pitch going away, and the inning is over. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. Couple men left on, middle of inning number 2. It is Oklahoma City 2 and the Storm Chasers nothing here on 1180, Zone 2, the Deuce. Game 3 of this American Conference Championship Series. It is Oklahoma City 2 and the Omaha Storm Chasers nothing. A reminder, we may or we may not be on the air tomorrow. If necessary, Game 4 of the series, a 7:05 start time. So we'll be on the air with a pregame show at 6:45. It'll be Bobby Duran going for the Oklahoma City Redhawks. Duran was 3-0 during the regular season in 8 AAA starts. Chris Dwyer, 10-11, but one of the top ERAs in the league, a 3.55 earned run average. And again, Oklahoma City has to win tonight to force a Game 4. Lane Adams takes a first pitch strike from Jake Buchanan. 1-2 pitch, breaking ball, cut out and miss for strike 3. That's the first K for Buchanan. 1 away here. Lane Adams is out number 1. It'll bring up the Storm Chasers' third baseman, Ray Navarro. Buchanan in the first, allowed a walk and a hit, but he got a double play ball to get out of it. The 1-1 pitch on the ground, weakly towards second. Charging in is Martinez. Fields and an off-balance throw to first to get Navarro. 2 outs here and a run driven in. So here is Paulo Orlando. Last time he was here at Werner Park, he put together a big series to help get the Storm Chasers in the postseason. Hits around the ground, back to Buchanan, a one-hopper who fields and lobs 1 to first for the out. And the inning is done. 1-2-3. Go the Storm Chasers in the second. At the end of 2, our score, it's Oklahoma City 2 and the Storm Chasers nothing here on 1180, Zone 2, the Deuce. Top half of the third inning, 2 runs, 5 hits for the Oklahoma City Redhawks. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Storm Chasers.
If people go to the store and buy something for their college student.
Pitch it on the ground to second, picked by Colon, and he will throw out Laird at first. 1 away here in the third inning. Jared Cosart, he pitched here. He's in the big leagues now with Houston, the 2-2. Hit on the ground, up the middle, and this one's going to get through, a base hit. Breaking ball left out over the plate, and Singleton. It's just remarkable to see a manager not remembering it all win as the pitch swung on and blasted left field and deep. Adams back up against the wall, and it is gone. A home run onto the concrete walkway in front of the downdraft bar. A 2-run shot for Yafet Amador and the Oklahoma City Redhawks. Another 2-run home run, lead it 4-0. So Amador, that's his first extra base hit with the Oklahoma City Redhawks this year off of Justin Marks. And here is Eric Thames swinging at the first pitch, hitting one on the ground past the dive of Cologne. A base hit for Thames, who's been swinging at the first pitch in each of his first 2 at-bats so far. The 1-2 coming. Hit on the ground, left side, past the dive of Navarro, and it is a base hit into left field. So Garcia is 2 for 2, and the Redhawks just keep hitting. He is the number 9 hitter for Oklahoma City, and he swings and lifts one in the air towards straightaway right field. Paulo Orlando makes the catch. Runners will stay right where they are. That's the 1-0. Hit on the ground, right side, and this one will squib through into right field, a base hit. Rounding third is Thames. Orlando will have no play at the plate. That's a ground ball single, punched through the right side, an RBI hit for Paredes. Thames scores, and it's now 5-0 Oklahoma City. And here is the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air towards shallow center field. Gorkis Hernandez comes in. He has it for the final out of the 3rd inning, but Oklahoma City, 3 runs, they do it with 5 hits. Redhawks already with 10 so far, no errors, and a couple left. And at the end of 2.5, it is Oklahoma City 5 and the Storm Chasers nothing. Here at 1180, Zone 2, the Deuce. Oklahoma City 5 runs on 10 base hits. We're only in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. The Storm Chasers no runs on 1 hit. Jake Buchanan will be facing the Storm Chasers 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Mitch Canham, Gorkis Hernandez, and then Irving Ballou. Here in the 3rd inning, Buchanan has given up 1 base hit so far. That was in the 1st inning to Serratelli. Storm Chasers had 2 on and 1 out. Broussard bounced into a double play, and then Buchanan retired the Storm Chasers in order in the 2nd inning. So here is Mitch Canham, who has come in now and taken over the top role as the catcher for the Storm Chasers, with Manny Pena taking a foul ball off the catcher's mask in Game 1. He did not play, did Pena, in Game 2. Canham started. He was 0 for 3 with a run batted in and a walk. And he looks at a first pitch sinker from Buchanan in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Swung on in line towards short and caught by Paredes. Again, because of so much trading and reloading by the Astros and their general manager, Jeff Luhnow. The pitch missing inside for ball 4, so it's the 2nd walk issued by Buchanan. At this level, they pitch down and away for ball 4. This is exactly what the Storm Chasers need, a couple of walks to get a rally going. Now, Buchanan, you total up his regular season numbers, he threw a lot of innings. And one of the reasons why he throws so many strikes, 158 in the 3rd. And he walked just 22. That is remarkable. But he has walked 3 here already. 3-1 pitch to Cologne. Down and in for ball 4. Do you believe this? Jake Buchanan. Boy, you could line up maybe all the pitchers in the Pacific Coast League, and he might be the last pitcher you'd expect to walk the bases loaded and do it consecutively, as a man who had only walked 22 in 158 in the 3rd. So the Storm Chasers have the bases loaded with 1 out for Anthony Serratelli, and the Storm Chasers did not awake this crowd. Jake Buchanan did with these walks. Now the crowd's starting to get into it a little bit more. In the first pitch, Serratelli swings and fouls one back, strike 1. This is an elimination game for the Redhawks. He's not going to mess around if Buchanan's going to struggle, but he's ahead here, 0-2. And the pitch, a breaking ball hit on the ground towards second. Martinez fields to second for one. Paredes on the first, not in time. Saratelli beats the relay throw, and the Storm Chasers are on the board. Hernandez scores. Now the 1-1 runner goes with the pitch. It is a breaking ball outside, thrown to second, and a nice job by Paredes to stop it. He really had that one kind of eat him up. It's a stolen base for Saratelli. No question. 2-2 coming. Breaking ball, got him. Fast. It was a breaking ball that Broussard swung on and missed for strike 3, and so Buchanan gets a big K to end the threat. Storm Chasers, they get a run. They do it without a hit. There were no errors. A couple men left on. End of 3. Our score, it is Oklahoma City 5 and the Storm Chasers 1 here on 1180. Zone 2, the Deuce. 3 of the American Conference Championship Series. 5-1 Oklahoma City. To the 4th we go. And here's Brett Pollock.
Okay, Mark, thank you very much. George Springer to lead off takes a Marks fastball on the inside corner for a strike. For nothing so far tonight for Springer, a 2-run home run and a strikeout. He swings, rips a line drive to left. Adams, who is playing deep on the warning track, moves to his right, reaches up and on the backhand, makes the catch to retire Springer, who hit a rope to left field for the first out of the inning. The kick in the 2-2, Laird takes a fastball on the inside corner for a called third strike. Caught looking for the second time tonight. First time at a curveball, this time at a fastball for Marks. That is his 3rd strikeout of the night. Strong left-hand hitter swings, pops up the next pitch towards shallow right. Colon backpedaling. He'll reach up and make the grab to retire Singleton for the final out. Marks got him out in front of a changeup, and Singleton pops up to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Redhawks here in the 4th. First time that's happened tonight for Justin Marks. We move along to the bottom half of the inning. It stays Oklahoma City 5, Storm Chasers 1 here on 1180 Zone 2, the Deuce. Right-hand swinger. 1-0. He swings, rockets a fly ball toward right center field. Springer and Lynn won't be able to catch up to it. It lands in between them and rolls all the way to the wall. Adams using that great speed around first, headed toward second. He will turn the bag there, headed toward third, and he will slide in safely with a leadoff triple. Lane Adams picks up the Storm Chasers' 2nd hit of the game, and he is 90 feet away from drawing the Storm Chasers within 3. Wound up with another 3 base hit, so 3 on the year, and a triple here to begin the 4th. 2-2, Navarro swings, chops one over the mound toward the middle. Paredes will range to his left field on the first base side of second base. He'll throw to first in time to get Navarro, who gets the job done as Adams comes in to score, and the Storm Chasers trim the lead to 5-2. The twist and the 1-1. Orlando swings, bounces a ground ball past Buchanan towards short. Paredes in, scoops it up on the run, and he fires to first just in time to get the speedy Orlando for the 2nd out of the inning. Nicely done by Jimmy Paredes. Oklahoma City trying to stave off elimination here in Game 3. Canham swings, sends a fly ball towards center, hit pretty well. Springer back into his left, squares up just in front of the warning track, reaches up and makes the grab to retire Canham for the final out of the inning. For Omaha here in the 4th, a run, a hit, no errors, nobody left. We're through 4. Oklahoma City 5, Storm Chasers 2. Back with the 5th inning here on 1180 Zone 2, the Deuce. Oklahoma City 5, Storm Chasers 2. Yafet Amador, Eric Thames, Rene Garcia, 6, 7, and 8 in the order, against Justin Marks, who has thrown 76 pitches to get through 4 innings tonight, although he only needed 8 in the 4th to retire the side in order. Marks has set down the last 4 he has faced. The kick in the 1-2 from Marks. Amador checks on a breaking ball down low and in. Did he go around? Yes, he did. He strikes out. So he takes 2 fastballs and then can't hold up on the swing on the breaking ball from Marks, who records his 4th strikeout. He's set down 5 in a row now. Shading Thames around the other way as he swings. Swats a fly ball toward left center and deep. Adams going back, looking up, and that ball is gone. It will clear the wall just as it starts to rise in left center, right by the Omaha Steaks and Bellevue University signs. 3rd home run allowed by Marks tonight, and it's now a 6-2 game. The Storm Chasers had Thames played the right way, but he was able to muscle it out of here. And Garcia swings, sends a line drive to second, caught by Christian Colon, moving to his left for the 2nd out. Payoff pitch. Lynn takes high for ball 4 and walks. First walk issued by Marks. Lynn aboard with 2 away. That flips the lineup over and brings up Jimmy Paredes. Nothing. Paredes swings, laces a line drive over a leaping Navarro into left. That's a hit. Adams quickly over to his right to cut it off. turning the bag at second and holding there is Lynn. Paredes on board with his third hit of the game. Long stare at the runner, Lynn at second, 2-2. Martinez swings and misses through a slider and strikes out and throws his bat and helmet away in frustration as he fans for the final out here in the fifth. But Oklahoma City gets a run back on the home run by Thames in the inning. A run, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men left. The Redhawks have left 8 runners on base through the first 5 innings. We move along to the bottom half of the fifth. Oklahoma City 6, Omaha 2 on 1180 Zone 2, the Deuce. The game tonight, a game and a half behind the first place Buccos. Payoff pitch, Hernandez takes a sinker down low and in and walks for a second time in the game. 5th walk issued by Jake Buchanan. Patrick Erkfitz, who did pitch in game 1. 2-2, Falou swings, bounces a ground ball toward the middle. Paredes, who was playing right behind the bag field, steps on second base to force Hernandez. Throws to first in time to double up Falou. 2 strikes to Christian Colon. Next pitch he swings, slaps the ground ball back through the middle into center field. That's a base hit. And that pitch left up by Buchanan. And Colon able to pick up a 2-out single, third hit for the Storm Chasers. Here's Anthony Saratelli. He has singled. He has also bounced into a force play to drive in a run. Saratelli open stance from the right side. Erkfitz sends home his next pitch. He swings, sends a broken back grounder to third. Laird backhands on 2 hops. Crow Hop steps in, throws on to first in time to retire Saratelli for the final out, and the move works for Tony DeFrancesco as Erkfitz gets Saratelli to ground out to end the inning. For the Storm Chasers, no run, a hit, a man left. We're through 5. It's Oklahoma City 6, Omaha 2. Back with the 6th inning here on 1180 Zone 2, the Deuce. We move along to inning number 6 here at Warner Park. It is Oklahoma City 6, Storm Chasers 2. Brett Pollock, Mark Nasser. Our producer tonight is Tony Correa. Good to have you along. George Springer, Brandon Laird, John Singleton, 3, 4, and 5 in the order against Spencer Patton, starting his first full AAA inning. C2, and he knocked in only 1 run. He swings, sends a line drive back through the middle into center field. That's a base hit. Second hit of the game for Springer, his second 2-hit game of the series. Hit number 13 for Oklahoma City tonight. 2-2. Laird swings, sends a broken bat flare out into left field. That will land for a hit. Adams in to scoop it up. Stopping at second is Springer. Second hit of the inning. 14th of the game for Oklahoma City. 3-0. Singleton taking all the way. Takes a little bit low for ball 4 and walks, and that will load the bases with nobody out. Second walk issued by Storm Chasers pitching. Springer to third, Laird to second. Here is Yafet Amador, who has singled, clubbed a 2-run home run, and then struck out. And comes home with the 1-strike pitch. Amador swings, cracks a ground ball to short, backhanded by Falou. He'll throw to the plate in time for the force out there. Throw to first in time to double up Amador. Huge double play turned by the Storm Chasers after being acquired following his release by the Baltimore Orioles. So Thames will walk to fill the bases again. 2 outs for Rene Garcia, who has singled twice. He has also lined out to short. 1-0 delivery. Garcia swings, cues a ground ball towards second. Colon will field, sidearm throw on to first in time to get Garcia. Patton gets the job done, getting out of a huge jam. Bases loaded, nobody out. Oklahoma City does not score in the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and the bases are left loaded. The Redhawks have stranded 11 runners tonight through 6 innings. Bottom half of the 6th we go. It stays Oklahoma City 6, Omaha 2. Back with more baseball on 1180 Zone 2, the Deuce. 1-2. Broussard swings, cues a ground ball back through the middle, off the mound, off Erkfitz, picked up by Jimmy Paredes. He will throw to first base late. It will pull Singleton off the bag, and Ben Broussard will leg out a rare infield hit. Adams split the year between High A Wilmington and Double A Northwest Arkansas. Swings, bounces the ground ball through the hole on the left side, knocked down by Paredes on the outfield grass. That will go for a base hit. Paredes shaded toward the middle, had to range far to his right, couldn't quite get to it. Here we go. 2 runners on, nobody out for Ray Navarro, who has twice grounded out to second base. Last time up, knocked in a run after the Adams triple. 3-2. Navarro swings, bounces the ground ball towards third, past Laird down the left field line. That's going to get a run in as Broussard chugs around third. He will score. Adams hitting the bag at third. He will be held there. Navarro into second with a double. It's now 6-3, and all of a sudden the tying run is coming to the plate, and the momentum has definitely shifted here in the 6th inning. delivers the 0-2 pitch. Orlando swings, bounces the ground ball towards third, backhanded by Laird. Adams breaking to the plate. Laird throws that way. Garcia catches, runs Adams back toward third, tags him out, throws to second base, and they will tag out a standing Paulo Orlando for the second out. An even more unconventional double play. Advancing to third is Navarro. Orlando just kept running right to the bag, right past the bag, and all the way out to left center field after being tagged out. Cruz deals the 1-2, bounces it up to the plate, and that skips past the catcher Garcia back to the screen. Navarro scores, and it's now a 6-4 game, so the Storm Chasers do get that run in and cut the lead to 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Canham. Delivers the payoff pitch. Canham waves and misses and strikes out. And for Cruz in Oklahoma City, that makes it worse, as the wild pitch brings in another run before Canham strikes out to end the inning. Storm Chasers cut the lead in half, 2 runs in the inning. They do it with 3 hits. No errors, nobody left. We're through 6. Oklahoma City 6, Omaha 4. Back with the 7th inning on 1180 Zone 2, the Deuce.
Came in for Justin Marks, got the last out of the 5th, and somehow did not allow a run in the 6th inning, despite the fact that the bases were loaded and nobody out. Got a double play ball and a ground out. And on base catcher Rene Garcia, 2 for 3 today. He's hit the ball hard a couple of times, and he takes a first pitch strike. Garcia just played in 18 games in AAA. Joined this club in early August. He spent most of his season at AA Corpus Christi, a 300 hitter there. And a changeup. 3-2 pitch to Lynn. Fastball swung on and foul tip back into the mid for strike 3. One down here. It was a blowout as the pitch hit in the air towards right center field and deep. Orlando on the run back, jumping up, and he makes the catch. Fine running play in deep right center field by Paulo Orlando. First batter that Patton faced was Martinez, and the pitch hit on the ground towards third, past Navarro, base hit down the left field line. In towards the corner, Martinez is going to second, and he will make it in standing up. And so a 2-out, 2-base hit. Martinez had really been kept in check in this series. 1 out of 12 before that 2-base hit. Hit number 15 for Oklahoma City. Peek back towards second. Now the pitch by Patton. Swung on and missed for strike 3. A slider there from Spencer Patton, and he strikes out George Springer to end the 7th. No runs, a hit, no errors, a man left on. Stretch time here at the ballpark. It is Oklahoma City 6 and the Storm Chasers 4 here on 1180 Zone 2, the Deuce. From the Dominican, it's the 1-0. Swung on, hit in the air towards center field. Springer back and towards left center. Makes the catch, 1 away. Gorky's retired for the first time today at the plate. 1 down here in the 7th. 6-4 Oklahoma City, Game 3 of this American Conference Championship Series, and it's back to the top of the order and Irving Ballou because of the start in Game 1 from Asher Wojciechowski. Slider called strike 3. Ballou out number 2 here, second K for Reiner Cruz, and it'll bring up Christian Colon. And here is the 3-1 to Christian. Up high for ball 4, and so it's a 2-out walk. And it brings up the Storm Chasers number 3 hitter, Anthony Saratelli. And here is the 3-0 pitch. It is down low for ball 4. And you got Stoffel warming up, and Tony DeFrancesco is not going to waste any time. He's going to go to Stoffel. Stoffel from the belt, check of the runner at second. Now the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and lifted in the air, third base side, behind the third base bag. Laird staggering back there, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 left on. End of 7 here at Warner Park. It is Oklahoma City 6 and the Storm Chasers 4 here on 1180 Zone 2, the Deuce. Marks started it as the pitch swung on and popped in the air. Left of the home plate circle. Canham going over. Now gives way to Navarro, who comes in. The third baseman makes the catch in foul territory. 1 out here in the top of the 8th. The 0-1. Swung on, hit in the air towards left center field. Lane Adams on the run over. Reaches out and makes the catch. Boy, similar build of Paulo Orlando, kind of long, wiry frame, and he takes those big strides and really did a nice job of closing ground on that one out in left center towards the power alley. Got him off of waivers, the 0-2. Hit on the ground towards third. Couple of hops, Navarro Fields takes his time and fires across to Saratelli. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Michael Klitzo here in the 8th. Nothing across for the Oklahoma City Redhawks. We go to the bottom of the 8th, game 3 of the American Conference Championship Series. It's Oklahoma City 6 and the Storm Chasers 4 here on 1180. Zone 2, the Deuce. Bottom half of the 8th inning, Oklahoma City 6 and the Omaha Storm Chasers 4. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters coming up to face Jason Stoffel. And the first pitch to Lane Adams is a slider in there for a strike. Adams today has struck out, tripled, and singled. He has scored a run, 2 for 3. And the pitch chopped towards the shortstop. Couple of hops. Predis will field and fire to first. Low throw and dug out nicely by Singleton. Pick it up at shortstop there. One away here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Hit into a rather rare 5-2 to 4 double play as the breaking ball hit in the air towards center field. George Springer back into his left, now squaring up the shoulders, makes the one-handed catch. 2 outs here in the 8th inning. Navarro now 1 for 4. And now Paulo with a count of 3-1. Mitch Canham on deck. And the pitch down and away for ball 4. So 8 walks now in 7 2/3 as Paulo draws his first walk. And it'll bring up Canham, who has lined to short, fly deep to center field. That was in the 4th inning. And then struck out swinging. That was in the 6th inning. Tony DeFrancesco and Steve Weber, the 3-0. Outside for ball 4. And so for a second straight inning, it was Cruz the last inning. This inning it's Stoffel. Runner, at least a fast runner at second base, as the first pitch. Missing down low to Gorkis Hernandez, ball 1. 6-4 Oklahoma City. But they are trying to get the Storm Chasers a chance to get back into this game. The 1-0 to Gorkis. Breaking ball swung on and fouled away towards the third base side. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gorkis has walked twice tonight, fly to center. Number 9 hitter in the order, having a nice series. 3 out of 7 with a double, a run batted in, and he has been on base 3 other times with walks. Check of the runners in the 1-1. Swing and a miss at that slider. And Stoffel just keeps throwing it up there.
And if I'm Stoffel right now, I think I'd throw him another one, see if he can get him to chase.
Might throw him 2 or 3 more. Yeah. Irving Falou is on deck. Ball 1-2. Slider down in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher Garcia. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there is more activity for the Oklahoma City Redhawks. Looks like it is Jose Cisneros getting loose. The 2-2 swung on and fouled back. So there was the fastball again from Stoffel. Busted it in at 94, and the best that Hernandez could do was foul it back to the screen. But that at least puts it back in the mind of Gorkis that he has not forgotten about that fastball. And you have to wonder whether that's just to set up another slider to get Gorkis cheating for that fastball. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air. Left field and deep. Thames going back at the wall. Looking up. It is gone! A 3-run home run for Gorkis Hernandez. 7-6 Omaha.
Well, at some point, you had to figure the walks were going to come back to hurt Oklahoma City, and they just did. 2 outs, nobody on. Back-to-back walks in front of the home run.
The 1-0 swung on and lined and caught by Paredes, and the inning is done. Due up in the 9th. Thames, Garcia, and Lynn. 7, 8, and 9 in the order coming up. It's the Storm Chasers with 3 here in the 8th. On 1 hit, no errors and nobody left on. We go to the 9th. The Storm Chasers 7, And Oklahoma, Game 3 of the American Conference Championship Series. Storm Chasers, a 2-0 lead, and they have just stormed back with a 2-out, bottom of the 8th inning, 3-run home run from Gorkys Hernandez. They lead it 7-6. Michael Kleitzo to face Eric Thames to start the ninth. The first pitch. It is a fastball that misses a little bit in, ball 1 at 98. Thames has had a good night in his Red Hawk debut. 2 for 3 with a home run. He's also had an intentional walk. The 1-0. Swung on, hit on the ground towards the middle of the diamond. Falou fields behind the second base bag. Throws to first, 1 away. 1 out here in the top of the ninth, 7-6 Storm Chasers. On Sunday night, the Omaha Storm Chasers were 1 strike away from being eliminated from postseason contention. Memphis was up 4, ready to clinch, and it was the Oklahoma City Redhawks that helped the Storm Chasers get to this point right here. And now the Storm Chasers 2 outs away from knocking out Oklahoma City. First pitch missing outside to Rene Garcia, who is 2 for 4 on the night. Catcher hitting 8th. Outfielder straight away. Kleitzo out for his 2nd inning of work. He has faced 4. He is retired for the 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike. 98 miles an hour on the pitch. Kleitzo is the pitcher of record in this game now with the Storm Chasers, getting those 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th on the Hernandez homer. The 1-1. Shot towards third. 1 hopper. Fielded by Navarro. Back of the bag. Low throw to first. Hit by Saratelli for the 2nd out of the 9th inning. Saratelli doing a great job of picking up his 3rd baseman, and the Storm Chasers are now 1 out away from their 3rd straight Pacific Coast League Championship Series. And the folks here at Werner Park are loving it. 7-6 Storm Chasers, 2 outs and nobody on, and we've got a pinch hitter for the Oklahoma City Redhawks. It is Ruben Sosa. Sosa, this is his first at-bat in the playoffs. A switch hitter batting to the left, and the first pitch missing outside, ball 1. And Kleitzo landed awkwardly after delivering that pitch. 1-0 the count to Sosa. .272 average during the regular season. 1 home run, 17 RBIs. His 1 home run, an inside the park home run here at Werner Park. He's pinch hitting for Chase Schwan Lin. In at third is Navarro guarding against the bunt. The 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball, a little bit outside. 2 balls and no strikes the count. 7-6 Storm Chasers here. Top of the 9th inning. Oklahoma City, one of the best teams, if not the best team, at coming back late in games. The 2-0. There's a fastball that misses down and in. 3 balls and no strikes the count. Kleitzo back to the rosin bag for a second. He has faced 5 batters. He has retired all 5. He's gone 3-0 to Ruben Sosa. Here's the 3-0. Over for a strike. 3-1 the count. 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Storm Chasers. 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors for Oklahoma City. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and tapped weakly up the first base side foul. 99 on the pitch from Kleitzo. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Storm Chasers a strike away from winning their 3rd straight American Conference Championship. A team that finished 70-74 during the regular season. Kleitzo to the set, the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped towards first base. Backhanded pick by Saratelli. Steps on first, and that's it! The Omaha Storm Chasers are the 2013 American Conference champions. They have done it again and again. 3rd year in a row that the Storm Chasers are playing in the Pacific Coast League Championship Series. They will host Game 1 against the Pacific Conference champion on Tuesday night right here at Warner Park. The Storm Chasers win over Oklahoma City tonight. Final score, the Storm Chasers 7, Oklahoma City 6. And the Storm Chasers sweep the series 3-0 over the Oklahoma City Redhawks. An incredible story, the 2013 Storm Chasers. We are coming back with the Hebrew National Postgame Show after we do these messages here on 1180 Zone 2 The Deuce.